Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. It's Saturday morning, 7:15. We'll have 3 men on site this morning. We'll be pouring concrete on the fence line and Sari will be in the piggery, finishing off bits and pieces. I'll have to get him some more materials, but I'll not get him today because there's enough work to do this morning. This afternoon we'll be butchering a pig, so I'll go down City Hardware tomorrow, I've decided. The video wasn't uploaded last night. We've missed uploading a couple of times at the normal time because Jean's had too much on basically with the shop. But the reason last night it wasn't up was there was no Wi-Fi all day. The wire was down somewhere. So she'll do that this morning when I give her the phone after I've done this. So, as usual, we'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day. I'll go down the piggery next and have a look at the pigs, and I'll put that on the video. Right, so we'll go and have a look at the pigs. I was down earlier on, and I come down as soon as I get up, basically, which is usually about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Still sleeping. All the pigs are good. We'll go and look at the little ones, the new ones. That's what everybody will be interested in, as I am, keeping a close eye on them. They're all lively, they're looking for feed. I won't feed them, I'll let Win feed them, so they're fed at the same time every day. But they're all under the heat lamp this morning. They're all happy enough. These ones without the heat lamp, they were all fast asleep when I came down earlier. They were happy enough. They're all lively. The stools of this little group are all solid, all good. This pen, there was one scouring yesterday, but I can't see any of them scouring today. And the stools down there, there's some mostly good stools. There were a couple of sloppy ones, but they're all dark colour. Now, last time when we had a problem with scouring, they started off dark, loose stools dark, which wasn't a problem, but when we started to get a problem, the loose stools went grey, light grey in colour. That's when we started getting problems. So we keep a close eye on them. And yeah, everything's good. So we'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one later on. It's 12:15. We'll be starting lunch any time. I was hoping to get these panels concreted today, poured today, but it's not going to be. I'm taking them off this now to butcher a pig. We're all braced up, we're all shuttered up, but we've had 1 or 2 other things to do, so we're not going to get the concrete poured. But we'll go down the piggery and we'll have a look down there. It's an expensive way of butchering pigs, but the way we're doing it, because it's so inefficient. Collecting firewood, chopping firewood to make the fires. You know, instead of a gas bottle and a stove and the proper pan to fit the stove and the proper procedure to follow, it's all time consuming. Doing it ad lib. But this, at the minute, that's the only way I can do it. The traditional way of the Philippines, so that's how it's got to be. All the pigs are happy, that's the main thing. We'll have a look at the little ones. I went downtown this morning to get some money from the bank. 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, 5 minutes at the ATM. No, not here. We tried five ATMs. They're all offline. So we didn't get the money. So I didn't get to go down City Hardware for the bits and pieces for soy. I'll have to go tomorrow. I didn't get the money to pay the feed. There's a feed delivery today, so we had to get in touch with them. They're going to deliver anyway and collect the money on Monday. Nothing simple here. Sometimes nothing straightforward. The little pigs are looking alright. I'll have a look at the other batch. Yeah, they're all happy. Soy's working away. We've still got the angle iron to put in on the rafter. Which he's not doing at the moment. What he's doing now is the hot boxes for the farrowing pens. There's the cat. Ming Ming. I thought that was the cat's name, but Jean calls all the other cats Ming Ming, so I don't know. We got the last load of the sand yesterday afternoon, and they've been and collected the money this morning. So they're happy, they're paid. That's why I had to go to the bank to get some more money in cash, because I paid them. Everything's cash here. So when the ATMs don't work, when they're down, which is the first time it's happened like this, where the 7-Eleven is down, 2 banks are down, and there's a money place what has an ATM. They're all down together. So you're snookered. I could go to Danao or I could go to Iloan. But if they're down in Compostela, the chances are they're down in Danao and Iloan as well. So I just came back home. So that's it for now. I'll make another video this evening. I may make one this afternoon when we're doing the pig, but I can't show you the actual butchering. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll do another one later. Right, we've just finished lunch, so now we're getting ready to process the pig. So the fire's going because we need lots of hot water to dehair the pig. That's our volunteer there wagging her tail. She's unaware. Long may that last for her. But it's very basic here, the way to butcher a pig. I won't be showing it on camera, and a lot of people won't like the idea, I know. But it's food. We eat meat, and that's the top and bottom of it all. Now, in the West, people get used to picking a packet of meat up off the shelf, chicken breast or whatever have you, and they don't really relate it, especially city people, a packet of meat to an animal or a bird. But of course it is related. If you're going to eat meat, when you pick a packet of chicken breasts up in the supermarket, there's a bird killed to provide you with that packet of chicken breasts. Now, I won't be showing everything of the process because YouTube won't allow it to be shown. And a lot of people won't want to see such things anyway. But nevertheless, it's a fact of life. When you get little pigs like this coming in, they're very cute, and but they're not pets. Like your dog and cat, hamster, or whatever it is. Some people do keep pigs as pets. And from a piglet, and it always amuses me, they grow into a large pig and they're plodding around the living room and they're 100 kilos. But everybody to their own. You know, a lot of people like pigs. And these, when they're this size, are very cute. And when they get to this size, they're still very nice animals. That brown pig there is a really, really nice pig. But I'm not in love with the pigs like you'd be in love with your little dog or your little cat. These are farm animals, and they're farmed for a purpose, and that purpose is meat. So when it comes to the stage where, yeah, go on. Yeah. Okay. So, getting back to what I was saying, when you get to this side, and this is the next volunteer, she's there to provide meat. That's a female pig. What can be improved here, and will be improved when the construction down this end is completed, is the process of slaughtering the pig. It will become much more efficient and much more humane the way I'll do it. But I can't do it yet, so we're running a business. It's been done the traditional way. So that's it, it's that simple. Really, when you look at these pigs here, these little pigs, yeah, they're cute and everything else, but the food, that's the bottom line. Right, the deed is done now, it's completed. What we're doing now with the boiling water is scraping all the air off and the hooves off, and then it'll be emptied and then euphemistically cut into 6 pieces plus a head, 7 in total. Maybe a better word is hacked, but that's how they do it here. Then we'll take it up to the shop. I'll cover, there's a seat in the shop, I'll cover that with a mat and then a piece of plastic, and everybody can see it, and it'll sell quite a bit of meat tonight, because that's how they like to buy the meat here. They ask for 1 kilo, 2 kilo, and a lump sacked off, and it's all sloppy and warm and hot. Normally they would slaughter it in the morning, early morning. It'd be on the market store by 8 o'clock and sold out by lunchtime. What we do here is we put it in the shop and we make the sales this evening. Then it'll go in the freezer, and then what's in the larger piece of meat what are in the freezer, I'll take them out tomorrow morning, one at a time. They won't be frozen by that, but then they'll be firmed up, and then I will cut the meat into the sizes what Jean wants, but I cut them a little bit better, in so much that I'll present the lean meat better than just hacking a lump off. And rigor mortis is setting by then, and it's much easier to cut down the bones, etc, etc. But yeah, here they just like to hack a lump off a bigger lump and everybody's happy, and they don't really care whether it's lean meat, fat or bone, because they basically make everything into soups. So I'll leave this video there. I won't show you the butchering part. I'll show you probably the pig when it's up and laid out in the shop, and we'll do a concluding video then. Pig, as it sits in the shop, it's weighed up. I don't know what the live weight was, but the dead weight is 60 kilos. So it was 75 kilo plus live weight. It's not bad for fat. If you can see, it's maybe got 1 inch fat this end, down to 3/4 and back to 1 inch. It's got a nice piece of fat on it, but not too much, so it's killed out quite well. The pig's head and 2 trotters have sold already. It will stand there for another half an hour, before we cut it up, bag it and put it in the freezer. But quite a bit will sell while it's sat there. To make a closing video, it's 5:45. The pig we butchered killed out at 62 kilos. So I'm guessing it was between 75 and 80 kilos in weight, live weight. We've got, what we got in the shop, we've got a shoulder, a rib and 2 legs on display. She sold 18 kilos of that pig since it was butchered. Another hour or so it will go in the freezer, and then tomorrow morning I'll pull the big lumps out and I'll cut them up. I've cut, what have I cut up? I've cut a shoulder up and a rib up, which is virtually all gone. No, I've cut 2 ribs up and a shoulder, which is virtually all gone, I think. But it's hard work trying to cut joints of meat up when it's warm. But here, that's how they want it, that's how they buy it. And they're not particular whether it's lean meat, fat or bone. But it doesn't present very nice. But providing it sells, that's all that matters. So the pigs are cleaned out, fed. We've had a move around again. There's 11 piglets in here. They're being fed, but they're looking for food. And they told me to move the pigs, but they haven't, the other piglets. No, they're still in here. They're looking for food as well, so I'll give them a bit. They did say to me they were going to move them into the middle pen there. That's the one that was butchered. And they said, yeah, that's fine, but it's got to be disinfected and it's got to be dry. And yeah, so that's why they haven't moved it, it's not dry. Because wet concrete is cold, and we don't want little piglets on cold concrete. So we'll give them a little bit of feed. Working one-handed. We've given Win a little cup to measure the feed out, but I don't think he's using it. I'll have to check up tomorrow. We want to give them as much feed as we can without them scouring. So it was a full cup we give them. I don't know where it is. It should be in here, but it's not. For the pen with 11 in, and half a cup for these, 3 times a day. But the stools are firm, so I'll come down again 7, 8 o'clock and I'll give them a bit more if they're still looking for food. Now they've been on wet feed of these, and they was going to continue on wet feed, but what they were doing, they was making a bucket of wet feed up in the morning, and then they fed it morning, lunchtime and tea time. And by tea time in these temperatures, it could be sour. So I've said, alright, they'll give them dry feed the same as the others. Sometimes you tell them 2, 3 times and, I don't know, it doesn't sink in, or they don't understand, or whatever. Now with dry feed, especially piglets, they'll eat a mouthful and then they'll let the water nipple. Whereas if you feed them wet feed, they don't need the water nipple, because again, both in one go. Right, I'll leave this video there. Been another eventful day. Jean's very busy in the shop because they come and see the meat and they go home and get some money together, come back and buy some meat, but of course they're buying other things as well. So she's been busy all day, and there she is. Gillian, her niece, is staying on a bit longer tonight. Yeah, it's Saturday night, so she keeps the shop open till 10 o'clock. So it's going to be a late night.
Did you give some feeds of the piglet?
The little ones, yeah, give them a bit more. Do you want to go down and have a look? When Jean's by herself in the shop, she doesn't get a chance to come down here much. And she likes to be involved with the pigs. So we'll go back down and she can have a look.
Supposedly wind will transfer them into the pen.
Yeah, but I said yeah, that's fine, providing the floor's dry. And it's not, so he hasn't transferred them.
They're playing in the water?
Yeah, well, they're eating the feed, you see. I was just saying on camera, when it's dry feed, and these are being used to wet feed, they'll eat a mouthful of feed and then the water nipple. Whereas wet feed, they just eat the feed and they don't really need the water nipple. But there's no scouring, the stools are... the other pen, the stools were a bit soft this morning, but...
This one here?
Yeah. And there wasn't one in here scouring yesterday, after they'd just come in.
Vomiting.
Oh, there's two vomiting as well. But you see, the stools are all firm. I can't see any loose stools there at all, is there?
Yeah, that one. Just leave it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But there's no wet backsides, so... Now, I give them some feed just a minute ago. It's all gone.
Yeah.
So you can go and give them another half cup, I think.
Me go there?
Yeah, if you want. I don't know where the measure is you give Win. I don't think he's using it, he's just throwing an handful in. We need to find the cup and he needs to measure it. Handful every now and again is no good, you don't know what you're feeding them at the end of the day. Now these piglets need maybe 25 grams, between 25 gram and 50 grams each per day. Put it all in. Put it all in. Tip your bucket in. Tip it in. Yeah, tip it in. If it's still there when I come down in an hour's time, then not so much next time. But if it's all gone,
yeah, but we don't want to overfeed them.
no, we won't. There's 11 pigs there, they're only a little bit each, but times 11 is 1/4 of a kilo. Right, so I'll leave this video there. We're working tomorrow. I'll go and chase this stray dog, and we'll do it again tomorrow probably. If not, I'll make a short video tomorrow and we'll add it on to Mondays.